Are you ready?
Webradio.com, your internet radio destination for the new millennium. Live anytime,
On any day.
from anywhere. It's Webradio.com. Nothing can compare to what's happening across the network. So come listen to this station live at Webradio.com with music, news, sports.
Whatever your taste,
It's there. Web Radio also has some cool giveaways all the time. Be sure to check it out. Webradio.com.
CLAFM.com. Pocho Loco Show. This is a Compa Productions. Second to last show. Good evening, one and all. Buenas tardes. Pocho Loco here with my sidekick, Richard Robertson.
Hey, hola, ¿cómo está, amigos?
Man, I thought you had gone like everybody else.
Indians, this is our land. This is East Hollywood. This is my land. When I walk around here, I used to sweep the parking lot over there up at Hollywood and Hobart. I sweep the parking lot. I felt like, hey, I didn't mind doing that because I was sweeping my land.
Well, I'll tell you what, you keep this up, man. You're gonna continue. I'm gonna send you back to sweeping sidewalks. Anyway, in the house tonight, we are to have, hopefully any minute, Jah Polo. I keep thinking, I'm wanting to say Palo Alto. I don't know why. I lived up near there some years ago. Jah Polo is in the house. And that's him singing in the background. And Joanne Salas is to come in and give us a rundown of what's going on with her event this weekend. Anyway, if she's not able to make it, because she's running around, Richard, she's got a lot of stuff to do.
Is she bringing another rose for me? Because
No.
I gave her a rose, so.
If she walks in, if she comes in, you can go across the street and go ahead and tell her.
No, I don't double up. I don't double up.
Go ahead.
No, I don't play that
then
way.
Go across the street and ask her for a couple of bottles of water. I don't have any water for my guests this evening.
Well, that might work.
Yeah.
You got a 20?
Hey, bottles of water don't cost 20.
Well, I know, but I'll break it for you.
So you come back. Wow. See, I can't threaten this guy. I can't. He's a black belt. I can't threaten him.
This guy's a cross-country runner, 10 miles a day.
No knees.
And he's talking about martial arts.
Yeah. Don't get me started. Anyway, I'm looking at the clock. We have to break. We got to break for some commercials. We'll be back with the start of the regular show. We'll see if anybody comes in by then. And until then, enjoy the sounds of Jah Polo. Por favor.
I thought that was Bob Marley.
Not Bob Marley. Mexican Bob Marley.
I heard you got a new car, Howie.
Just a car, Terry? It's a classic.
So are you a tennis ball on a string guy or more of a cork and fishing line guy?
You mean, do I have something dangling from the ceiling of my garage so I don't run into the wall?
Exactly.
I'm a little more technologically advanced than that, Terry.
Oh.
The ultrasonic parking alert from Radio Shack with signal lights that tell you when to stop. Only $39.99. One of many cool things you don't even know you need, like the digital tire gauge, just $11.99. Radio Shack.
Hi, down here, it's your mouth. Listen up, let's get some things straight, okay? A, I'm not a bottle opener, all right? B, wait until the pizza cools down. I'm tired of having the roof peeled for 3 days. And for Pete's sake, buy me some Coolman Listerine. It's proven to kill the germs that can cause gingivitis, which, by the way, 2 out of 3 mouths get before we're 25. So get some, huh? Otherwise, you might find me, your mouth, saying a little something unexpected on your next date, like, "Hi, my name's Mike, and I just love biting my toenails." Capiche?
See your dentist. Use as directed when brushing and flossing aren't enough.
Hi, this is Dirty Diana. I'll make your wildest dreams come true for just $3.95 a minute. Hello, this is Madam Diana's psychic hotline. Di here, odds on rainy Sunday in a second, 3 to 1.
Need extra cash? Log on to www.gotajob.com and apply for 10 jobs in 10 seconds. For employees, call 1-800-GOT-A-JOB.
Ooh, I'm wearing a lace teddy. What are you wearing?
My Sunday dress and an apron.
Grandma?
Gotajob.com. Part-time, full-time, in no time.
Ocho Loco Show. What a compliment you just paid our guest. Too bad he's not here to hear it. But what did you just say?
What is it? KCLA WW website.
No, Richard.
KCLAFM.com.
Richard,
correct?
What?
The website for the station here.
Yeah,
www.kclafm.com.
Yeah.
Well, Joanne just asked me about
www.kclafm.com. Although I don't know anyone who has to type in the whole thing.
Well, I'm having her do it that way because she asked about it.
Well, that's old school, but go ahead. I mean, just type in kclafm.com and that'll be that. Now, while you're doing that, let me play a promo of, Gio Salas. She's going to come in. Should I save it for the second commercial break? Play some more Bob Marley. You said
well,
the compliment.
We got 2 minutes. Why don't we give it
the Long Beach Bob Marley. You said you thought that was...
Actually, I did. Yeah, initially, the music sound a little bit like the band Chicago. Really was heavy with the instruments. The air instruments.
Yeah.
And the wind instruments, whatever. But and then when the song started and the beat started, and I thought that sounds like Bob Marley. So I thought it's like who I was listening to.
Step back from your mic. You're too loud.
Oh, excuse me. I thought that's who that was.
I knew I should have bought you that coffee.
I realized he passed away, and it wasn't a mixture of the two. But I really thought that was him for a moment. If not him, it sounded a hell of a lot like him. So
what a compliment.
That must be because I seen this guy perform, and he didn't come across to me that way. What I saw on YouTube, you posted something on Facebook, I think, and it didn't sound the same. So I'm impressed.
Well, last week when you said you went to go see Civil War,
excellent movie. I want to see it a second time.
Now, I thought, because my response to you was, is that movie out? That's with that
Captain
actor.
America, yes.
That's with that actor from the Dallas Buyers Club.
Robert Downey Jr.'s in there.
No, but listen to me. I said that's a guy from the Dallas Buyers Club who won Best Actor, Matthew McConaughey, and what it turned out, it was the wrong film. His film that is coming out, The Free State of Jones. Okay, and that's a Civil War picture. I thought that was the movie that was out, but then I stopped myself and I thought, wait a second, that Civil War, that's that Captain America. You mean to tell me that the astute actor and casting director Richard Robertson went to go see Captain America on a weekend. Give me a break. Are you one of those guys? Are you one of those?
Am I a big comic book fan?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, you're right. It's
freaking geek, man.
Well, I'm into a lot of the superheroes. That was like my time, and
that's all. I told you that's all I saw when I went to go see Batman. What are you calling your ass?
Oh, hi, Joanne. Hello, how are you this evening?
Okay, wait.
Oh, very well.
Let me set this up. Richard has, since we have some time before our guest comes in, Richard has a guest and a promo that he'd like to throw out to our listening audience. And I told him, okay. And you got your script. You said it's going to be a minute.
Okay, well, let me do this real quick. And Joanne's going to give me a standby.
But give the background.
Well, hold on. For property located in the San Francisco, Oakland area, we are seeking venture capitalists to invest and acquire 2 or more properties with returns in forms of rental fees. One property is a vacant fire station at $500,000 needed, which will be rented to a television series to double as a production studio for a monthly rental. The series has a 2-year contract with DirecTV. This is an excellent investment opportunity. The second property is a fabulous Palace Theater located in Oakland, which will be used to sponsor community charitable events and entertainment related gatherings on a social level, which will help to promote the arts in the Bay Area. For more information, please contact our guest on the phone right now, Joanne Stricklin, at 707-260-5622, or email her. And Joanne, while you're on the line here, I believe it's Legends GS@packbell.net. Joanne, how are you this evening?
I'm wonderful, thank you.
Okay. You're on the Pocho Loco Show. It's internet. You're just going to have to speak up just a little bit.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Joanne Stricklin is up in Oakland. She's based in Oakland. Joanne and I had an opportunity to meet about 6 months ago in November at the American Film Market. And at that particular time, American Film Market, we were looking at some showcasing trailers that were for potential investors to review. About 3-minute trailers on pilots, and Joanne had a pilot. Joanne, can you tell us a little bit about your pilot? I know it's called Clean.
It's called Clean. It's about a dysfunctional detox center. It takes place in Oakland, and we have some counselors. Well, everybody's dysfunctional counselors, and we have all sorts of addictions going on. It is a drama comedy. There's a lot of drama, but there's also some light moments because humans are humans. And the reception has been really great for it, and we're looking to shoot in the next month or so. I do need to acquire the firehouse before I can start shooting, though. That is my detox. It is a character in the show. So, and we will be inviting guests, viewers to be guest clients at our show, so they can be on the show as well. So we're going to have a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for helping me with this. I do need to get the properties, though, because I'm approaching closing on June 1st. So, and I put a lot of money, of my own money in these properties. So I'm looking for some helpers. I'm looking for the helpers.
Well, quite naturally. And, of course, we all live in a world where, sometimes, we have to be willing to get involved and contribute. And there's always a good purpose there definitely with people you come into circle with and that you've interacted with, that we're interdependent as with one another spiritually, being that we've crossed paths. Now, one of the things is this is internet radio. This is slated for Kaleidoscope Radio, which is also done on AM and FM radio, and also a whole radio in Hawaii. So our geographics are extensive in the Southern California area, including Hawaii. Now, once again, internet, this is worldwide. So we have a amazing potential listening base here. And now one of the things I want to say is, when you are looking at these properties at this point, because Joanne's a very creative writer, she has many projects that she's working on and writing. She's a marathon writer, she put it to me. But what are you looking to do? Let's say, is it the Palace Theater in Oakland?
The Palace Theater would be the studio headquarters. It also would be the revenue-generating vehicle for concerts, performances. We're going to have a Comic-Con North taking place there. We're going to have film festivals like Zombie film festivals and other type of festivals that are very attractive in the Bay Area. We're going to have kids matinees, kung fu classes, workshops, and wine tastings. The opportunities are unlimited as far as we're concerned. So we're very excited. So.
Well, one thing I want to ask. Go ahead. I'm sorry, but what were you going to say there?
I was just going to say we also can rent out the theater. It's 18,000 square feet of just amazing history, and it's ready to go, ready to generate revenue. Within a month, we will be ready to get it. So it's a great opportunity. There's redevelopment funds available. There's historical landmark funds available because it is a very historical piece of property. And the real estate rates are going to skyrocket because there's a multi-billion dollar project going on right next to it.
Amazing.
As soon as that finishes in 2017, the property is even going to go up more in value. So I want to get this property and get it secured and start making some money and making the community happy and bringing them together.
Okay, one thing I'd like to ask Joanne now, apparently up in San Francisco, because we're here in Hollywood, and obviously like June 1st through the 9th is the LA Film Festival taking place here, and the center of the fest, the hub, will be it would be the the theater at Sunset and Sunset and Vine, which is the Art-like Theater, and that would be the base headquarters for the LA Film Fest. It'll be June 1st through the 9th. We have that festival coming up. So what's been happening with San Francisco? Because I know that Streets of San Francisco was filmed there with Michael Douglas, and I mean, there's probably been several television productions, etc., have been produced.
Yeah, there's been more. HBO's been filming up here. There's more moving up here. Oakland is gentrifying, as they say it. It's having a lot of IT companies moving in. It's getting a second life. So it's a great opportunity to bring jobs and bring mentorship and bring all sorts of good things.
All right, for time frame here, what I like to say is with the fire station. Now you're saying the fire station is a vacant station that you've already kind of acquisitioned, and at this point you're looking for some people to jump in there and help carry the load.
And finish the purchase as well as with the theater. Both of them I've started paying for, and I need to close within a few weeks.
Okay, so what we're doing here is putting this word out. We're looking for it now. Joanne, can you go ahead and give me some contact information? Maybe are you Facebook? Are you Twitter?
I'm on Facebook. You can go Queen the Series. You can watch our show on YouTube at Queen Proof of Concept. You can call me at 707-260-5622 anytime. And you can also email me at raisinCane2015@gmail.com.
Thank you so much, Joanne.
And that information is on the website too. So
okay.
It's very easy to get to.
Okay, thank you. And were you able to speak to Adam Foster? No problem, Joanne. Were you able to contact Adam Foster this afternoon?
Yeah, I talked to Adam Foster, and he hooked me up with Scott, but that's still, I'm trying to figure out what really is going on there, so.
Okay.
Okay? So
okay.
That's a new thing, but I'm still looking for angel gestures. I really am looking for some miracles right now.
Thank you. All right, and thank you, Joanne, for being part of the show tonight. We really appreciate your participation. Amazing writer, creator here. And she created a beautiful TV series, deals with alcoholism. And we're wrapping it up here. Thank you, Joanne.
Thank you, Richard.
All right. Good night. Bye-bye.
Well, you stuck to the time frame there, Richard. Interesting concept. Interesting, but I'm telling you, man, to shoot, you were talking about when Roberto Barcenas was in here with Baja Films and shooting out in Mexico, and then calling it runaway production. But when you get to that stage of production where you have the money, you think you have the money to shoot in LA, you think LA is expensive. San Francisco, and the logistics shooting there,
Well, we're looking more at Oakland, though. Now, Oakland is more a little bit, not San Francisco, a little bit different living economy.
I'll say, you want to get your equipment robbed? Is that it?
Right. Well, what we want to do is upgrade and uplift, and bring a little happiness out to those struggling folks over there in Oakland.
Look, if
have you drove the freeways over there, man? Have you seen the litter along the freeways?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, you know what? They need a little facelift up there, so I think we can come up there and help out socially. Now, I'm in South Central. I hang out with, I saw Straight Outta Compton.
Again with the Straight Outta Compton, come on.
Which I don't think you did justice for that, because But anyway, we go back to Civil War. You're talking about the Academy. I'm talking about Captain America. Now look. Robert Downey, we're in touch with Robert Downey on this project.
Is that why you watched it? Because of Robert Downey Jr.?
No. You know what? Yeah, as a matter of fact, I was trading places with Sybil Shepherd and Robert Downey Jr. about 1989.
Did you meet him?
Yes, and he's an excellent guy. Yes, and
he's a good actor. He's
a fun guy, and he's real serious. And this is before. This is back in the day. You remember Sybil Shepherd, right? 89.
Oh yeah.
Going back.
Yeah.
Robert did a great job in this film. I really think Robert is deserving of an Oscar nomination. Now you know what?
For Iron Man.
For Iron Man. You know what? For that character, the way he played the role, I think he deserves. But you know what? Right. Maybe a lot of people might look at that, but you haven't seen it. You see it, you'll know what I'm talking about.
My man Donald Trump. He deserves an Oscar.
Now Donald does deserve an Oscar because he will. No, but
that is acting.
But you know what? He's going to return. He's going to return with the presidential nomination.
That's what I said. That was a great acting job he gave everybody.
He won't get an Oscar. He's getting a nomination.
Well, there you go.
He more than likely will be our next president.
It doesn't mean just because you have good actors.
And I know you're a Republican conservative. Yeah. So, do you want to see Trump in office? China's already threatening us.
As opposed to Hillary, yeah.
Well, you know what? You realize that you guys, we're going to have a wall built south of the border. You won't be able to ride your horse down there.
We're not. Congress has to approve all that, and they're not going to. And people who, I guess, are politically ignorant in our community, right away, all they know is this Donald Trump this and this Donald Trump. Sit back and relax. Take a nerve pill, man. Take a nerve pill, because this guy, everything he says he's going to do, he won't do. Like Obama, he won't be able to do maybe not even a quarter of it.
What about Bernie Sanders?
Bernie Sanders, too much socialist for me.
Well, you mean you don't deal with 90% increase in taxes on the rich?
Look, if he were to be president, he's not going to be able to do all that stuff either. Free education. Do you think all the major universities, especially the Ivy League universities, are going to throw those doors open and say, you don't have to pay a dime to step on our campus? Are you kidding?
Okay, what about the 34 Congress position seats? Now, what about Maxine Waters? How do you feel about Maxine?
I have no comment. I reserve comment.
No, wait a minute. Come on. We got 34 choices. I don't know who to pick, and I don't feel like picking one. I don't have a dog in the fight. No. I don't think that's fair to the other candidates.
On any Democrat, I'm not going to comment. Flip a coin. Look, I saw this film. You went out and saw Captain America. I followed up Green Room with Monster Money. It had George Clooney and Julia Roberts in it. And those two actors, I don't know what they got and who got more, because we have this debate with women getting paid more for major roles in film, and I agree. But I don't know what they got paid for it, but I want to tell you something. I didn't care for the film at all. It was, the storyline was very weak. It lacked interest. The storyline about George Clooney being the money monster, being held hostage the whole time. It couldn't keep my interest.
How does George look nowadays? Is he still handsome?
He's starting to show his age.
Is he? Is he aging now?
Yeah. That pancake. Well, people should know.
I think Crow is looking kind of old. He's in this new movie coming out with the brass knuckles and all that. They're supposed to be private investigators.
Well, I was asking Joanne about that. Are you guys still using pancake out there, even though you're shooting digitally? You're still using pancake makeup, and a lot of young people don't know this, but over the years, that pancake makeup, that will age you. That will dry out your skin. And, it closes the pores.
I'm not familiar with the makeup.
And if you're wearing the makeup, still, like back in the 35 millimeter days, over time, you're in the business 10, 20, 30 years, just like athletes, they wear down. Your face just might wear down.
Now, I've worked. No, I don't think. I've been on air. I've been over on the set on ER when Clooney was young guy.
Yeah, when he was
doing the TV show there.
TV,
George Lopez was doing the Lopez show at the same time, just right over across the way from ER. But I've managed to be there quite a few times to be on set, and George was really an interesting guy, and he went a long way. When he went from doing ER from television, he jumped into motion pictures, and what Ocean 11 or whatever it was.
I didn't care for him as Batman either, but he's a good actor.
I didn't know that George Clooney ever played Batman. Where did you ever get that notion?
He played Batman. I don't know which one.
Okay, Michael Keaton was Batman.
Yeah, and then they had a.
Now George would be the right height because George has got the height. Now he's not Michael Keaton. He's not as tall as George Clooney.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm not going to get into height, but
you can check after the show. But I'm pretty sure George Clooney played Batman in one of those installments of the series prior to the Christian Bale came on and really.
Well, if he was
took Batman to another level, as far as I'm concerned.
I tell you what, if
the new Batman, he didn't do so well either. He didn't do so badly either. What? Are you back on the phone again?
If he was eating barbecue sauce on some good beans.
You guys wait. No, we don't have time for that, Richard. You're gonna have to wait till later. Hang it up. Yeah.
Well, Michael, I have to call you back at a later time, according to the boss here. He's
well, we're about ready.
We want to promote the. We're getting ready to take a break here. We're going to do a Razor Boys barbecue sauce break.
Break.
A break.
A break.
A break. We're going to do a Chicago style break dance.
Yeah, where does
what happens to that break?
Video?
Remember the girl we had on the show? She did the break dancing movie. What's her name?
Amy never came on the show.
Oh, I thought she came on our show once.
No. That was the.
No, not Amy Garcia. I'm talking about the girl that did the other movie. Her and her husband promoted it.
That's a call. Come on, Richard. We gotta go.
Oh, we gotta take a break here. But I'll take my call though. Hey, Michael.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess we'll go ahead and take a break. And anyway, that George Clooney, Julia Roberts film, Money Monster. Save that for another day. Save that for DVD. Don't go see it. It's very predictable. You know what that film reminds me of? There's so many films that they make out here in Hollywood a year. And there are some that get released, and you'd be surprised how many do not get released. And how many just stay on the West Coast, and some go to the East Coast, and some strictly go to Middle America. This is one of those films that I believe should have been left on the shelf. Should have left it up to... Stood out to the East Coast. Let them, they have Wall Street anyway. But Money Monster, I didn't care for. But still good acting. It was good to see Julia Roberts, and still good to see George Clooney act together. All right, I'm going to take a break. And what do we have lined up here? Well, if Giovanna happens to come in within the next 5 minutes, now I'll go out with Jah Polo, and then we'll come in with
hey, brother.
Giovanna. All right, back with more.
Take a commercial break. I'm gonna call you back about.
It started out like a totally normal day.
I love you.
I mean, I guess I was a little sweaty and I was definitely sore. I thought I had gas. Turns out I was having a heart attack. Heart disease is the #1 killer of American women. So now I take care of myself and tell the other women in my life to do the same. Make it your mission to save your life and the lives of the women you love. Find out more from the American Heart Association at goredforwomen.org.
For all of your auto repairs, including expert collision work, LA Radiator on Santa Monica Boulevard is the place to go. Located just a few steps east of Vine, LA Radiator offers the fastest service at the lowest cost available anywhere in the area. Whether it's just a tune-up or a major repair, you'll be putting your car in the best hands possible. Don't let the name LA Radiator fool you. They do a lot more than just radiators. Remember, the next time your car needs any repair, try LA Radiator at 6216 Santa Monica Boulevard, located just a few steps east of Vine Street in Hollywood.
Another great place to use Visa.
They giggle and jiggle, they jump and they sing, they poke and they play with most wondrous things. And that's just the parents. At Creative Kid Stuff in Minneapolis, you'll find the most enchanting toys and games for kids of all ages. But if you want to bring home their innovative playthings, you better bring your Visa card. Because at Creative Kid Stuff, you can let your child's imagination run wild, but you can't use American Express. Visa, it's everywhere you want to be.
It sits there looking like a candy bar in a nice orange wrapper, right? Reese's Nutrageous. Then you take a bite and it blows your eyeballs to Pluto, kicks your ribs to the roof of your mouth, pounds your taste buds into a simpering puddle of pulp and leaves you for dead. Want one, don't ya? Reese's Nutrageous. So loaded. Chocolate.
And Reese's Peanut Butter.
You don't eat it, you survive it.
Are you ready?
Webradio.com, your internet radio destination for the new millennium. Live anytime, on any day, from anywhere. It's Webradio.com. Nothing can compare to what's happening across the network. So come listen to this station live at Webradio.com with music, news, sports,
whatever your taste,
it's there. Web Radio also has some cool giveaways all the time. Be sure to check it out. Webradio.com.
All right. Those are all the promos out of the way. We're back. KCLAFM.com, Pocho Loco Show. Second to the last show. And what a show it is, folks. Sorry about that. That happens. Giovanna's not here yet. She still has some time to make it in under the wire before we go off air. And if she doesn't, hey, she gets a pass. And she does not qualify in that category of a guest not having been on the show, because
I thought I saw her walking down the street in a red carpet.
No, she's looking for a red carpet.
Oh,
somewhere.
I thought she was walking down the street in a red carpet.
You got a Home Depot center. You can get a red carpet over here.
No, you got to put them on order at Home Depot. If they're not, they don't do it right there for you. You got to order it.
Can't just find a red commercial, a roll of
I
red
got a
commercial
company
carpet?
right down the street here. Could have gotten her a carpet, no problem, no questions asked.
Well, you should have told her that.
I would have
last
made
time
her a
she was
good
here.
deal on that carpet.
All right. Well,
Maybe
look,
she'll hear this and she'll stop by.
We're going to talk about, before we get to anything else, I want to talk. I do want to.
If she can wear a red carpet around her body.
Jah Polo did come in last time, although towards the end. But he is here in spirit because I am playing the background music of, let's see, what album have we been playing? Jah Fellowship. That's what I've been playing. Anyway, here, do you have this? I gave you this, didn't I?
Yeah, I got it. Bad Boy.
Okay. Let me get
Bad Boy's Neighborhood.
What do you mean, Bad Boy's Neighborhood?
This is Bad Boy's Neighborhood.
What are you talking about?
If you're in East Hollywood, you know you're in Bad Boy's Neighborhood, especially Thai Town.
I'm talking about Hollywood or Bust.
I'm talking about Little Armenia.
No. Stay on top.
Russian Armenians, too,
Right.
at that.
This, I'm going to play.
You know, the Mafia is right here.
This is an hour and 15, an hour. This is a minute.
You're talking about kickboxing.
This is about a minute and 15 seconds of her in an interview, Gio Salas in an interview about Hollywood or Bust. And let me roll that for you right now.
Can you give us a little information about the series? But of course, that won't, ruin it for the viewers.
No, well, it's a dark comedy. In the series, the first episode, we have like a young cowboy, from Texas or Southern.
Yeah.
And he will try to come here to Hollywood to make his dream happen. How he will do it, we don't know. That is something that you guys have to see it, on the series and see what he goes through. He gonna meet incredible, characters, deal with everybody deals here in Hollywood. Other interesting characters will add to the story and atmosphere of it's the land of the dreams. what I can say.
Exactly. And what is your role with this whole project?
Well, I'm gonna be I'm the producer and also the co-director.
The co-director.
For the series for the first episode.
Yeah.
And I hope that I think that the crew is getting really on board with the project, and I feel very supported, by the whole crew, and I think that we are making a really good thing.
All right. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Now, I have some background information because this is what I was concerned about. I did not know whether, because on the ticket, I wasn't certain either. Now, because people were asking, is this one date or two dates? Which day are they going to hold the screening on, a Saturday or Sunday, the 21st or 22nd? And from what I see, Richard, it is 2 different days. They're going to have it both days, Saturday and Sunday, and it looks like they have the same time schedule. And this is what I was wondering about for you people who are looking to show up. If you've not downloaded the itinerary for Hollywood or Bust, now at 6 to 7.
Saturday would be better for me.
Yeah, same for me. Sunday, I don't, there's too much.
Sunday's the night before Monday, so.
I got to get ready for work. But a lot of people. And this was my complaint about the Laugh Factory last week down in Long Beach. They had a Latino night, and it was on a Sunday night. Now, I don't understand that, folks. Why are you going to hold a Latino night on a Sunday when everybody in the Hispanic and Latino communities, even the Mexican community...
You got to go cater, man. Cater the movies.
They know that our best... I got that. Our best time for Latinos and Hispanics for events is Saturday. You make so much money. Down in Long Beach, come on, Sunday. I've been to Long Beach on a Sunday night, and it's not packed at all.
Salsa.
Not
Baby.
no
Salsa. More salsa.
Yeah, Sunday won't cut it, but Saturday we're all out there. We're packed.
Tequila.
You see, yeah. we can that too. Yeah, you can make a lot of money on Saturday night at the bar at the Laugh Factory.
Acapulco, baby.
But anyway, here we are. 6 to 7, back to Hollywood or Bust. Here's the itinerary. All right. They've heard me because I posted that online as well. 6 to 7, checking in guests. I guess taking the tickets and all that. Now, see, Richard, this is how you might have set it up. Networking, 7 to 8 p.m. That means drink time.
Tequila!
Richard, I'm going to shut your mic out. Okay. There you go. 7 to 8. I got to read this itinerary. We won't have time for any of your bottled barbecue sauce. So, all right.
Missing out on the great flavors.
I turned him into a Hannibal Lecter character, man. I got him muffled.
It's Thursday.
They can't hear a thing. Rich, look.
It's Thursday, man. We do our party.
Thank you. All right. 8 to 8:30, red carpet. There's the red carpet. Now, I hope Giovanna finds the red carpet because 8 to 8:30, red carpet.
I got one for her, baby.
I know. She should have stuck around after the show. Introduction to the series. When? 8:40 to 9 o'clock. And special guests. Did she mention to you what special guests are going to be there? What?
Microphone, please.
No, I can hear you. No tequila, man. No, I'm not. No, Hannibal. I'm not going to let you lose on my mic. No. You promised to stick to the topic at hand.
Hey, they call the police even when he's having parties on the moon, man.
See, there you go. I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know. I guess special guest means those people who are involved in the production. And the screening will take place at 9 o'clock to 9. She always does that. 9 o'clock to 9:30. All right. Tracy, you can't get in here fast enough. Tracy Perez, our guest next week. Sorry. 9 to 9:30, special guest. So you got to treat these co-hosts like students. We got to stick to the itinerary. They want to throw erasers. They want to throw pencils. We're good. Aren't we going to go outside for the fire drill? No, we're not doing. We're not going to go outside for the fire drill. We're going to stay in and burn. How do you like that?
Well,
he put them on call waiting or whatever you got on your Obama phone. Well, I got to be on time with what I'm doing for Giovanni here. She's a good friend of the show.
Mr. Robertson, sir.
Yeah.
Mr.
Richard. Okay.
Yeah, this is Mike Robertson, sir. This
Yeah.
is Richard Robertson, your brother.
So,
hanging out at the
keep
locals.
Richard, take it outside. Take it out. Take the phone outside. No, take the phone outside.
Okay,
take the
so
phone
we're on
outside.
standby until he gives me a signal. I don't know what's going on.
So anyway, hey, Dios mío. Okay, check it in guest. Okay, Sunday is pretty much a repetition of what they're doing on Saturday. And I'm saying it again for the benefit of those of you who are going and want to know about what time should I arrive. This is what they're doing. Same thing. The whole thing is over at 10 on both nights. I see the checking in the guest. Same thing. 6:30 networking. Red carpets. Special guests. At least they're being consistent. And this way. Wait a second. This is different. 7:30, 7:40 special guest. Well, they didn't list it. So it's a little bit different. Okay. Special guest on Saturdays, 8:40 to 9 p.m. Okay. Oh, I see. Because the screening is going to be from 8 p.m. to 8:30. Okay. The screening. This is the important part. The difference between the two events. Write this on the tablets of your heart. The screening on on Saturday. Screening is 9 p.m. to 9:30, and on Sunday it is 8 p.m. 9 p.m., 8 p.m. to 8:30, 8 p.m. to 8:30 on Sunday. And again, why Sunday, that day that conjures up last week's anger that I felt at the Latino night was on Sunday down in Long Beach. They had a good lineup. You know what? If I have a problem like that, and you folks as well who listen to the show, go to the manager of the event, or of the club, of the anthro, whatever's going on, even the arena. I want to talk to somebody in charge. Look, this is my problem. No. Even a movie theater, if the projection is too bright for your film, or whatever, go complain. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do here. Okay, so it doesn't look like Giovanna's going to make it. Jah Polo, well, I'm going to run into him down in Long Beach, somewhere along the line, because I love his music. And I will have a word with him and say, what's up? Do I have to move the show down to Long Beach? Jah. Okay. It's a nice guy. It's a shame he couldn't make it tonight. It really is a shame. But anyhow, let me see. Anything else that we need to get to before I turn this over to
We're about to do it. We're about to do it right now.
to Richard? Don't forget to contact us. Now, next week is our last show. This is our last show. Tracy Perez from East Los High will be in. Friend of all the East Los cast that have been in here before for an interview. Andrea Sixtos and her sisters, Alicia. So don't forget, folks. Next week is our last week. We want to go out with a sensational interview with Tracy. She posted a Facebook picture on Facebook this past week from New York. She was in New York. Very nice looking lady. Nice looking young woman. She's a good actress too. So we'll have her in next week, and then we will take a break. We will be on hiatus until August of this year. And we're lucky we're leaving, Richard, because it's at a time where the temperatures are going to go up in this studio. This studio will be baking. I will be resting and relaxing and cooling off in different locales by the pool. What do you want? Can't get it. I know. Okay. Look, the blonde waved to me too. Okay. Well,
I got you on speakerphone, so we're
not yet. I don't have the mic on yet. Okay. This is remember I told you about that barbecue sauce that I put on those on chicken? Yeah. Here's the creator, the inventor, the professor of all barbecue sauce. Because, Richard, there's only like 3 barbecue sauces that I use. And that I can find in my local market where I will see Jah Polo. And of the 3, I like this one the best. Okay, Razor Boys Barbecue. Richard, what do you have for us?
Razor Boys Barbecue.
Inventor, creator.
There we go.
The chef in the kitchen, man, the mastermind behind the whole product, which you have the opportunity to savor. Michael Robertson's on the phone, Razor Boys Barbecue Sauce, creator, curator, chef, designer, engineer.
All right.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Jeff. How you doing this afternoon?
I'm good. How about you, man? What's happening, man? What's happening? What's been going on with competition and what you been up to? How did the competition work out with the barbecuing for grads? What happened on that one?
Oh yeah, that was the Grilling for Grads down here in Shreveport, Louisiana. We did pretty good. We were really competitive in it, which had absolutely nothing to do with the sauce. It was all about the meat down there. That was our second time competing in that event down there, and we got perfect scores in our brisket by some of the judges. But anybody that's ever done a barbecue competition, you know it's all about that particular taste for that particular region. And what we do is a Texas style barbecue, which is completely different from anywhere else in the world, anywhere else in the country, I should say. When you're talking about barbecue, like the briskets, you want that dark bark all the way around the brisket with a deep smoke grain, and that's Texas style brisket right there, and it's still got to maintain that moisture. But when you go to Shreveport, Louisiana, they're looking for a little bit more, or Louisiana, they're looking for a little bit more of that Cajun flavor in it. And we were really competitive down there and did real well, just about as good as we did last year for our overall scores and everything.
Right. Well, can I ask you a question, Mike? In regards to, you can hear me okay, right?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. In regards to any future competitions, what do you have coming up, man? Anything close?
Well, competition is not what we really mainly. That's not what we mainly focus on. We're more of a catering type setup. And right now, what we're doing is a trail ride circuit. We do horse rides and trail ride events, and we have one coming up on the 28th of this month, Memorial Day weekend. And then we have a camp out trail ride, which we'll go out one day, cook for everybody, and they'll camp out. Then the next day we'll go on about a 15 or 20 mile horse ride with the horses, and then everybody will come back, and then we'll feed them again. And that's what we like to mainly do is set up our catering trailer, get the taste out to everybody, and then that promotes us really, really well in the community here. And it's not anything that we really do to make a lot of money. It's just right now we're just trying to get a foothold in the industry right now. And in this area, we do really well. We do really well in East Texas.
Well, what I want to mention is there is a catering show that's on cable. It's catering trucks that compete. They bring 3 trucks on, they go around the cities, and they compete against one another, and whoever does the worst is eliminated, and they bring in a new catering truck. So it's a competitive reality show. I wrote down the name. I'm going to contact my representatives and see if we can't locate the creators of the show through my agents, my managers, and see if we can trace it down and try to get you submitted. They may even sponsor a catering truck to compete on that show. It might be interesting.
That'd probably be right up our alley too, because we don't mind a little competition. That's what we do too. We don't mind competition because we're proud of what we do and the product that we put out. So we feel like we have the best in the country, truth be told. But it's all about taste. It's all about flavor, and the techniques that we use is totally different from everybody else. And if you've ever been to razorboysbbq.org or on our Facebook page, Razor Boys BBQ on Facebook, you'll see that we'll show you the pictures of our meat, but we won't show you our technique that we use to get it to that point. And if you compare what we do to 90% of the briskets in America, even compared to 100% of the briskets in America, you'll see that, we will probably rate up there with that eye candy, which, you got to look at ours and say, hey, that's pretty good looking stuff right there. But we won't show you our technique because I feel like that
Right. Well, like I said, this particular show is very interesting. I saw it one night, and these trucks come on. They more than likely be a sponsored truck. These guys will go. But what they did is they started in L.A. They went places like Hollywood, and they set up, and then they competed. They went shopping. They got all their food. They had their bill to pay for the food that they brought onto their trucks, and then they went out to sell what they had. And it's just throughout the day, as they wrote the week, as they competed for the episode, they were just going from one location to another. Once they left the city, then they went someplace like Colorado, a little bit of a smaller town, and start competing. And I said, you know what, this might be perfect for Mike, man, to get involved, the sponsor a truck, the show with, and get out and compete, on camera, that elimination thing, and
definitely.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's something that we would probably be interested in doing, as long as they didn't look for any of our signature trade secrets and the things that we do in order to prepare our meat and get it ready for you.
Right. Well, what I would do is just go through my agent managers and find out in the services that they acquisition to locate these shows, the source of information for the casting, if I use that, or submission for a competitor who would like to be involved, who has a product to offer. And you'd be looking at, they want to go out and compete. As you understand the concept. It's like chefs, amazing chefs or whatever. It's an elimination process. At the end of the show, somebody gets kicked off. They just drop from the show. So that's something I want to look into for you. But in the meantime, I'm assuming that you've been on the road quite a bit. I know you're doing this customary. I want to try to get the sauce into Whole Foods, but I have a battle plan behind that. I'm just doing intellectual stuff right now, building a foundation behind the scenes as far as trying to work on that. Financially, I got some money coming over to you, man. On those bottles, the sauce. I was hoping to get Pocho in here. I don't know where he's at right now. He was doing some videotaping. But I want to get him in here and tell me what his feelings were about the sauce, man. I've had some great responses to the sauce. I've had people try samples. I even managed to get rid of a few bottles just because I have some proceeds, percentage of it going to homeless men, women, and children, the Fred Jordan Mission. So people swear by the sauce, man. People, hey, man.
And that was my next question, was how, I knew we got a couple of bottles out there to you for Pocho to sample. I was going to see what his opinion was on the sauce and everything. And my next thing, because we do ship nationwide, we have a real good fan base up in the Portland, Oregon area. Also, we go east and west right now, all over the country. Now we're going to see how Pocho felt about the sauce. And the next thing we're going to do is get
Pocho, he just sat down. He just sat down for the sake of time. Mike wants to know how you feel about the sauce, man. You had it, kick in some. You had some sauce.
Yeah, Mike, I had it on my chicken and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. That's what I have. I'm gonna have to buy some more because really in 2 days I used half the tube of the sauce. So there you are. It
Are you telling me you've already used the sauce?
Yes, I have.
On what?
I told you, chicken, and I put it on some pork.
You didn't put it on carne asada, did you?
No, man.
No tacos?
You gotta leave that to the barbacoa. Just leave it to the bar. You just gotta leave those.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question about the sauce, man. You said you need some more bottles?
Well, when I run out, Richard, you can't be selling it to me for another $25. Ha! No,
okay,
Mike,
no,
Mike.
But all right, well, Mike, what's your website there? You want to give the Pocho Loco so you can make an order?
RazorBoysBBQ.org, and on Facebook it's RazorBoysBBQ, and we can get you the sauce. I mean, it's a simple process. All you got to do is inbox me on Facebook or shoot us a message on our webpage, and we'll get you the sauce. And now, if you order it directly from the distributor, I don't know what Mr. Robertson's doing out there.
No.
I
was joking.
From the distributor, we can get it to you for $5 a bottle from out here.
I'm gonna bypass the distributor. No, I'm sure. No. The price, whatever it is, it's just because the barbecue sauces, I don't know. We're in California. We always get a limited supply of whatever, a limited line in our supermarkets, because each supermarket down here in LA, they only handle certain lines, You know, we only handle 2 or 3 barbecue sauces. But yours, I think of all the ones that I have, we have Albertsons, we have Vaughn's down where I live, and this is the best, I think, of the 3.
Right. Well, this is high-end sauce, man. But now listen. So, but he's got great meats, man. He's got great meats, briskets. You know, you get he'll package it for you and ship it down. You said you had it on chicken.
That's right. Doesn't everybody put barbecue sauce on their chicken?
Hey, Catherine Pacino, Al Pacino's stepmother, was in here. I took a picture with her and Bill, and they had the sauce. We're getting some celebrity endorsement here.
Okay. That's what I like to hear right there. But you tell Pocho, you know what?
What?
We're going to get him some of this. We're going to get him some brisket. When I come back in, I'll be back in town the beginning of June, the first week of June.
All right.
We have a couple of events going on. I'm going to vacuum seal him some brisket and
put the headphones up
today
to
out there at USGS, and then we're going. I need to hear what you guys think about the brisket, maybe a slab of ribs or 2. Probably get you some pulled pork. We'll just do a nice little sample pack for you guys and see what you guys think about this East Texas barbecue.
Did you hear what I said about your sauce, Mike?
I did.
Yeah. Okay. I want to make sure that of all those lines that we have, that's my favorite right there. Razor Boys barbecue.
Now one.
I'm gonna get, like I said, we're gonna get you some of that brisket that you be eyeballing on the website over there, and I guarantee you're gonna do flips for this barbecue. I know Tri-Tip is a West Coast thing out there, but
yeah,
we do full brisket flats and points out here. So
I watch the cooking shows. I see all the stuff you guys have out there in Texas. It's great. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
All right.
Smoke ring is king out here. That's what we like to say. If you ain't had a smoke ring, it ain't doing its thing. So we do smoke ring is king out here. So you see that nice, pretty smoke ring in there? That's a guaranteed flavor booster right there. You see that smoke ring, you know you're gonna have flavor in your brisket there, and that's one thing I like to flaunt when I do my briskets is that nice, pretty smoke ring that you see.
Okay, well we're gonna wrap it up now, Mike. We gotta wrap it up, and thank you for coming on. You can say goodbye to all our listeners because we are going off the air in another minute or so. Thank you, Mike. And all right, Rich.
Hey, Mike. Thanks for being on the air, man. All right on, bro. Have a good evening.
All right. Well, we got about 2 minutes left, and
send you some free meat.
Oh, he didn't have to do that, man.
Well, you in East Hollywood, you need some free meat, don't you?
Can you give me at least 30 pounds?
I hope it's the right kind of meat.
How about 30 pounds? 30 pounds?
That's a little heavy, don't you think?
No,
I weigh 167.
That's why I said 30 pounds. That'll.
Man, I haven't weighed 167 since I was 15 years old.
That will last me. I'm
losing weight, man.
About 2 days.
How much you weigh?
We're all losing weight. I don't know how to weigh myself.
Well, maybe he might send you about 30 pounds of meat.
I'll take it. We're all losing weight. Next week we're gonna have
take it or leave it.
Prayers. Don't forget, we got to wrap up. We're gonna leave you with Jah Polo, and maybe next season, maybe if we even broadcast.
We got a couple of minutes.
Even if we broadcast from down in Long Beach.
I should call Adam Foster right now.
Adam Foster? No, we got to say goodbye, Richard. Until next week, our last show.
You got 2 minutes.
No, I got a minute. I don't know what you're looking at. We do have a minute, and I want to get this last song out. Jah Polo, and hasta la próxima.
Hasta la vista, baby.
We'll see you, man. We'll see you. Adios.
Vegetarians, yeah. Christ and the disciples, the vegetarian. Christ and the disciples, the vegetarian. Christ and the disciples, the vegetarians, yeah. Now they don't eat meat, now they don't eat flesh, now they don't eat fish. Don't put it on the dish. Give an idol, for it is vital in this judgment time. Vegetarian.